Welcome back to this series where we react to our 7th grade drama and film videos. Today we're looking at our 3rd film. It's titled IndianaJosh.mov, and that is my favorite part because it's not even an MP4. I was not the editor of this. Somehow my hubris allowed me to give up the editing rights to someone else. Don't ask me how. We get it in a glorious 360p. That's as high as we get. So clearly it was filmed on someone's iPhone and taken home and done with iMovie, I think. I'm joined today by Ethan.
Yo, what up?
Him and 2 other nameless people we don't know made this with us. Before we even start, I just need to acknowledge this opening frame. Ethan looks like such a child. He just looks so wholesome. He's so little. I look like everyone's stepdad who's into real estate and stocks. Look at that haircut. I just look like a total dirtbag.
Dude, we switched hair lengths.
We switched hair lengths, yeah. Still rocking the Adidas drip. That's all I knew. With the red shirt. I'm a cartoon character. I wear the same thing every day. Okay, here we go. Whew. Okay, you know the rules. We have to watch the whole thing through before we pause it. It's terrible when he puts the hat on. The hat touch on.
Dude, when did I get the tie?
I love how you can't tell what I'm doing. I think I'm supposed to be hopping across tiles. Everything is 76 over 50. I know that was a joke. 76/50. I don't remember. It's an inside joke. How did I fit all that in that bag? Oh yes, the calculator is of equal value with the answer key. Makes sense. I love how we can't tell what that is either. We know it's a knife, but
Yeah.
just some blur.
Yeah, you get to see the knife in that
The
scene.
camera shake.
That was my epic death
That was the epic
scene.
death. I think I shot you there. Why is there Godzilla with an assault rifle? Oh! You better watch out. Oh no!
Yeah, we pull
Oh
up-
no! My god! Oh, look at that.
We can see the shadow right there.
Epic ceremony. Look at that spin. Oh, wow. Peak blocking. Lower this lights and block. Allow me to get my belt out and whip you.
Barely catches it right there. Have to go back for another slow-mo shot.
Fade to black. And then the music just cuts. More just untamed violence coming out of my 7th grade mind. I'm going to assume I was the lead player on this one. We all know who wrote and directed this. I love how I just go in for the Count Dooku, Revenge of the Sith, just...
Okay.
Anakin kills Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith. That was intense.
And that lightsaber duel, oh boy, you could tell that was a first shot kind of thing.
What is the story arc here? So I go in and you're clearly the Sadapo character, you know? It's played by the same guy who plays Doc Ock. It's in Raiders of the Lost Ark. They go in together, he betrays him, right? You're clearly that character. You betray me, you try to knife me while I'm getting the answer key. And I just, shoot you on the way out? I love how you can't see that anything is clear. I think we only know that because we know that. That is terrible. Well, we can now go back and analyze it.
See, I just kind of leave me behind, you know?
I know, you're not important. We gotta get the hat going on. All of our props sitting over there in the corner.
You got your sweatpants, and I wore jeans, and I'm wearing sweatpants now. You usually wear jeans. We just kind of switched
Wait,
there.
I want to read the answer problem. I want to read the story problem. Please hold.
So it was Bob and Sally got into a car wreck, and it was about how many limbs they lost.
Why do you know this?
Because you gave me the paper, and I still have it at my house.
Why is it so dark? You still have the prop? You should have brought that prop. You should have brought it. Okay, question 8, I think. Are there multiple question 8s? I would do that.
No, that's question 8. That's a question.
Question 9, okay. But yeah, Bob got in a car wreck and was seriously injured. He lost 6 limbs. Sally was in the same car wreck. She lost 3 string of numbers limbs. 3.765 435 435. Luckily, Sally had insurance, so her medical bill was $1,000 less. That's pretty good deductible. I don't think I understood how insurance works. I don't understand how insurance works now. If each victim's medical bill is 100 times as many limbs as they lost in dollars, how much does each victim need to pay? Why do I call them victims? And the answer, $76.50. It's
The fact that it needs two different answers, because like Sally and Bob
I
have
know,
different
at
amounts.
least one. There's one. Oh my gosh, I get the whole joke is that all the answers are 76.50. Yes, it's funny. It's a math answer keys what word the artifact is. I get that. That's all funny. Wrong answers. But like that word problem is just so terrible. That is such a 7th grade me thing. I was a troubled child.
So that's a pen, I think.
That's a tennis ball. It's hard to tell in this 360p. It's a water bottle.
That's the
I fit all of that just in that tiny little med. I still have that little black med bag. Has a little like Swiss flag logo on it.
You can't see what that is.
Me dodges the knife that clearly was not gonna hit me. It just goes way past. I'm like, bruh.
I think I was aiming for the chair, like.
Oh, you can see my little gun tucked into my belt. I'm wearing a belt on top of Adidas athletic pants. I'm wearing sweatpants with like a little tie in them, and there's a belt sitting around on the outside. Jeez. The knife just hits the calculator. Oh no. And I actually think for this film, what's the criteria? I think it was just like fiction or something. Or they had to be camera shake. I think this is where we started to learn like new angles or something. I remember they had to be camera shake because we have this camera shake and it's really bad. They're just like doing this
like,
on the iPad.
Different filming techniques or something. So we have like a pan.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, the class had a bunch of iPads. That's what we filmed on. So everyone edited on with iMovie, and I was too good for iMovie. I always took it home somehow. I don't even know how I got it off the iPad. I don't even Google Drive. I guess I think I probably uploaded all the videos and then like went home and put it into Microsoft Movie Maker because that was the superior editing software. Can you just acknowledge how long and awkward it is while it's shaking before the music kicks in? I'm just standing here. I don't know what you're doing. You just threw your knife and you awkwardly missed or something? I don't know. It's like a second and a half of just... And then this dinosaur watch. I would shoot you real quick. Hard to see. Yeah, that was clearly a high angle. I think this is where we learned the angles. That's the barrel off the gun. Oh no, there. Chain gun's back. My Nerf chain gun. My off-brand Nerf chain gun. It's Nerf or nothing. Just cuts me with a gun in my hand. Good question, Rick. He has a lightsaber now too. This is really awkward slow-mo sequence. You can't even see what's happening.
Then we have you like go for a third hit, and then like Godzilla's there.
Oh no, he's just waiting for his cues. I love how he gets like whipped to the side. He's like, and drops the lightsaber before catching it.
We're obsessed.
That's
with
a pretty cool
slow-mo.
looking guy. Look at that. Like, look at that right there. He's got his little bag across. He's got his little Cub Scout belt. that is a blue Cub Scout belt. Look at it. Look at the look. I look like an infantry man from 1738. I look like I'm cosplaying as a homeless Canadian Mountie.
Obsessed with the slow-mo.
I think that's all. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I'm still speechless.
I'm still speechless. The only obvious thing to say here is why with a question mark. Oh, fun fact. This is based off a picture book I wrote in 6th grade. And it has nothing to do with Godzilla or any of it. Actually, just the character. The character Indiana Josh is based off a picture book. And looking back at that picture book, it's fire. It's a good book. I might make that into a movie someday. It's like solid storytelling, solid artwork. It's clearly written by an 11-year-old, but like, it's a pretty good story. I'm like actually proud that my 11-year-old self produced that. This is my angsty 7th grade self wanting to bring that to the next level. He's also a Jedi. Oh man. I think that's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Ethan. Next up we have, I think, a Lord of the Rings film. I think we're finally allowed to have audio and it could be one line. So we're gonna check that out next time.